Every day another Karen appears in a local retail store, creating some form of madness that the retail workers now have to deal with. And here on Completely Stupid we expose those madness, those crazy people. So, welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. It's a few minutes until this store closes when this retail worker has to approach a customer who's been shopping in the store for several hours at this point, filling her trolley up with filled to the brim with various different random items that ultimately she doesn't seem to be intended to buy them.
You don't deserve to be treated like when you've been in the store for hours and you got a whole cart of stuff that you're not trying to pay for. That's the problem.
I'm rude
but
now,
you're not though.
because we close in 9 minutes.
Because I'm telling you we close and you have been in this store for hours. It's 9 minutes before we close and you sitting up here with a cart full of shit that you're not buying. So I'm not ringing you out. Google it. 3210 South Women Street is the address, store 5640. I do not care, because this is ridiculous. Because if you was a worker here, you would be upset too. All this stuff that you done put in this cart that you're not buying, I don't care how you feel. That's disrespectful to us as retail workers, because we have to put your stuff back that you're not paying for. No, you're not. You weren't going to pay for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. Just leave. Just leave.
Oh my god, these type of people are literally the worst. There's so many different type of customers that do really, really benign things. They're just sitting there thinking, oh, it's not my problem to deal with anymore. Like, for example, pretty much all the time, customers will grab a trolley, go inside the store. Sometimes they'll just leave the trolley in the middle of the store and leave. They just leave the trolley there. They don't bother to take it back out with them to put it back in the rack so that someone else can easily use them. No. They leave them there for someone else to grab and put back, which is just a pretty big annoyance, let alone leaving all their stuff in there. And it gets worse when they have cold items in there. It's like, are you for real? You not only were way too lazy to even bother taking the trolley to the counter itself, you just left it in the middle of the store with cold items that, if we don't notice that immediately, are things that are going to go off and will no longer be sellable because you're too much of a lazy asshole to even bother to deal with it? Seriously? It's just a huge frustration in retail that so many people just don't seem to care. They just go, oh yep, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm just going to leave it in the middle of the store, not my problem anymore. It's dumb. This next clip comes from Halloween night, and so this lady who's walking up to this guy's front door is apparently the president or some important person from the HOA of the neighborhood, and they've received multiple complaints this night of kids acting like hooligans in the neighborhood, annoying other people on the street on a Halloween night.
Thanks, Mother. Hey, so I'm going to ask you to keep them inside.
For what reason?
So I am the president of the POA. I've had numerous people complaining about a noise complaint. Numerous. I came out to walk the neighborhood just to see what was going on, and they are hiding in the bushes, barking at me.
They're being kids.
I understand that, but when I have like multiple...
It's 9:15 after 10 o'clock. If they're being too loud,
I'm telling you,
we'll say
on our Canterbury site, I mean, I have like almost 10 houses now have contacted me.
Okay.
I hate this job. I really do.
Obviously you don't, because you're still doing it.
Well, no, I'm about to give it up, actually, at the next meeting.
Yeah.
But I've had numerous complaints. I just came out here to say, hey, but then they're like barking at me and running. And
They're doing kid stuff. They're kids. That's what's wrong with this world, because people like you and those other people don't let kids be kids, okay?
I know. I have
So we
kids,
appreciate you
and I
stopping by.
understand.
We appreciate you stopping by. Have a nice night.
I mean, kids are gonna be kids. It's not, it's only 9 p.m. it's not really the end of the world that kids are being annoyances, especially on Halloween night. It's like, what else are you expecting to happen? You expect kids to be the quiet angels that you think they are, then they're not. They're going to be loudmouth idiots causing a lot of problems, especially on a night where they have an effective free license to do exactly that. So I don't know if this complaint really did end up doing anything, because it really sounds completely stupid in retrospect. Haha, see what I did there? Not purposely. But okay, cool. Go complain to your HOA of everyone else in the neighborhood and just see how that goes, I suppose, really. Here we have a very explosive situation where basically a kid was running down this Dollar Tree, or just running around, causing all forms of problems, and seemingly the father wasn't particularly doing much about it. Seemingly. We don't have enough information to really gauge on whether that was actually the case or not. Anyway, the manager, not really enjoying this, decided it would be the brightest idea to scream at the kid and possibly even put her hands on the kid themselves in order to stop them from running around. I don't know, watch the clip.
You ain't gonna do shit. Get in that office, right?
Whoa, what's happening?
You just looking thing.
Whoa, what is going on? Hold up.
You don't put your hands on my kids.
Yes.
I'm glad you admitted it.
Well, I'm confused on what's happening.
Put your hands. Nobody put your hands on anybody.
Yes, you did.
What is going on?
My kids was running.
coming.
My kids was running down the aisle back there. She said, "Slow the hell down." I said,
Well,
"Don't
because
touch my kids."
your kids ain't supposed to be running in here.
Look,
okay?
buddy, if you had kids, would you want somebody putting their hands on
No,
your
but
kids?
there ain't no reason for kids to be running.
Would you want her to cuss your kids?
No,
Nobody's put their
no
hands
reason
on the
for that.
kids.
Yes, you did. I seen it. I
There's
seen
no
it.
reason for kids to be running in here, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
Okay, well then say, "Hey, slow your kids down."
I already did. I did that one
Yeah, y'all
time.
already did. Y'all just need your kids
Okay.
need to listen. I'm sorry.
I was back there looking at Cleo, and I hear.
Well, you're supposed to keep
Slow
your
the
kids with
hell
you.
down.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Your kids ain't
Is that the
supposed
way
to
a
be running
manager's
in
supposed to
here.
No
act?
one said slow the hell down. They were told to stop running.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but your kid, it just ain't supposed to be running in here. I'm
Oh, that's
sorry. It's just
fine.
how it is.
That's fine. But you don't cuss my kids and put your hands on them. You don't. At the end of the day.
No one
Yes, you
touched
did. You was not back there.
No one touched your child.
Okay. Well, call the law. That's fine.
Get in the office.
What is her name? Your manager's name. What is your manager's name?
I'm not allowed to give that out.
I might as well just go take myself and slam my head against a brick wall, because that's the amount of brain damage I just gained from watching this clip alone, let alone just attempting to even think about and process it for even a few moments. If that's what the manager did in this situation, which sounds to be the truth, it's just like, really? Really? You thought that was the best solution to this problem? Out of all of the things you could have done, you didn't think of, I don't know, going to the father like, "Hey, could you stop your kid from running around because they might run into someone and potentially cause an accident with someone else. They might get themselves hit with a shopping cart." Trust me, it's almost happened several times with me pushing trolleys at where I work currently. It's just like, you didn't think to go to the father first at any point in time to get them to try and stop them? At all? And okay, maybe you did. Maybe that was the case. Is it wise to put your hands on the kid to stop the kid from running around? Like, yeah, the kid could probably cause another accident with various other people, like just randomly running into an aisle where there's a person right there at the end of the aisle. Like, there's many things that could go wrong here, but this is not how you handled the situation. Like, you've got... kids, in a lot of cases, especially young and dumb kids, like not teens, like people who are in their like single digit years, are usually dumb and don't understand what they're doing is wrong. And they're not going to listen to a person going off at them saying, "Hey, don't run," because it's just like, "Oh, you're not my parent, I don't care about you," because that's just what they are. Like, this is not how you handle something like this at all. It's, oh my, it's just, oh, the level of frustrations I have with this one. In the next clip, the home team has been talking mad trash the entire game, but it turns out they lost, so someone from the other side decided to come over and, well, give them a taste of their own trash talking medicine.
Trash the whole game.
Where the cowbells at? Losers! Losers!
Bye-bye. 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 That's a good excuse. Bye-bye. There you go. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. No problem. No problem. Oh,
Flick
wow.
me off.
Oh, wow. Losing really gets to some people, I can see. No problem. Oh, I am. Winner, right? Winner.
Wait for Shorty at the end.
Who else got something to say before I put the camera up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. Typical of what? Whoa. 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 Typical of what? Whoa.
I love how most of them kind of played into the fun of it all, just how it is, just like they accept, like, yeah, we did this the entire game, we're going to still do a little bit of trash talking back, but we lost it is what it is. Then a few people are just upset about it entirely, which is brilliant. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's effectively snitching on an 8-year-old child for selling water without a permit.
Men don't want to let a little girl sell some water. She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah.
On my property.
It's not your property.
I mean, I guess it's technically could be classed as illegal, but who the hell cares? An 8-year-old selling water for like, what, a dime? Like, come on. So prior to this recording, these guys brought a bunch of stuff from their local Walmart. It turns out like some card dividers that were inside one of the binders that they put there just so it doesn't fall out and go everywhere or whatever their excuse is for it, basically. They forgot to actually scan it and purchase that single item hiding away in a binder. Anyway, when the loss prevention person catches it, they pull them to the side and it turns into this big ordeal that ends up with the cops being called on them for some reason.
Fall out of the cart, correct? Do they not?
I'm not.
When you're moving around shopping, things fall out. We have things falling out here when we don't have this little flap up. They fall out. So I'm sorry that I wanted to keep it together.
It's not meant to be concealed.
Why would I pay for everything else?
And not $1.
And then not $1. That makes no sense.
The rules I was supposed to.
Right over your head, bud.
I ain't got nothing to apologize.
Yeah, right over your head. I know.
You should
You don't
apologize
understand.
for the way that you're harassing customers that shop here every week.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay, well, cool. I understand. You have a lot more going on in your life. I understand that. I do. So, I get it, man. I want to act like this towards people that have no reason to do anything wrong. This is a joke. Do they have an ETA? Because this is my only last day off.
Yeah, we work 7 days a week, bud. This is our 1 day off. 6 days a week, excuse me. Like, how do you just treat people so bad? Like,
You're the ones who made the mistake.
We did not make a mistake. Everything is paid for.
You did.
Everything is paid for. Are you kidding me?
I had all my elements.
All your elements.
Sealed. I saw you pick it up. I saw you conceal it. I saw you not pay for it. I saw you try to leave the store with it.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? You're acting like I stole like $100 worth of and then I put binder things in a binder. That's what you're supposed to do with a binder, correct?
You're supposed to pay for things.
Okay, but I didn't want to out of the cart like it always does. We just discussed this. Like, do you not understand common sense?
Why would we pay for everything else and not $1?
It makes no sense.
I have $5 in my pocket. Like, what is your issue? It was.
Why would
it went over his head. You should have said, "Hey, bud, did you know?" Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't do that. Let me pay for it. Why couldn't that be the scenario? What is your issue?
He's talking to you now.
Yes, I'm here.
So I understand what's going on over there.
Okay.
We do have units that run to your location.
Okay, perfect.
And so that everybody just remains calm. And that's what I'm just trying to have happen here. I know
Okay.
we're discussing about the situation and the circumstances that's happened. You can just explain that to the officer as well, okay?
Okay, alrighty. Thank you.
Come on in.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey guys.
Hi.
What's going on? So apparently they think that we stole things when we paid for $100 worth of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm a little
He said I put eyelashes in
blown.
my backpack and
Yeah, here it is.
and there's a receipt. Everything's paid for. I showed him. I have my prescription in my backpack. Am I not allowed to put that? It's paid for. And he's very
he's accusing me of saying that I intentionally wanted to steal $2 worth of stuff when we just spent $100 here. I forgot to take out these, what is it, card binders that go into the binder. The dividers, you know, because I don't want things falling out of the cart. We have a bunch of stuff in the cart. There's no reason for us to spend $100. I spent $20 on a bag of candy. Why would I spend all this money on something and then feel the need to steal something?
Look, I think this should be understood is that just because you brought X amount of things already doesn't mean you wouldn't steal something that could be a bit cheaper. Like, I get that's what was actually happening here, that they would have brought it if they realized they hadn't scanned it and things on those lines, but that general excuse usually won't work anyway. I know someone who at least used to buy a majority of their shopping from the store, but would often, let's say, put their hand that they got or something on those lines and hide it inside of a bag and not buy that item, but buy everything else instead for some interesting reason. But ignoring that part of it, if the customers offered to immediately pay for the item that they didn't pay for initially because they forgot about it, I don't see why this became as big as a deal as it is. Again, I don't know the Walmart's internal policy to the employees about what the loss prevention officer is meant to do in a certain situation similar to this one. It might just be straight up, nope, they've been caught stealing, you gotta go through all the levels of things here, regardless if they immediately go to buy the thing because it turns out they forgot to actually scan the item in the first place, which if that's the actual internal policy from, I'm assuming this is Walmart, that is completely ridiculous and stupid. If you point out something that the customer failed to buy and they actually go, oh, sorry, I'll go buy that now, I don't think there should be any more issues raised upon that. If they go back and buy this single item that they forgot to actually scan the first time, then it shouldn't be a big deal. Next, we've got a Karen who's overly concerned about what her neighbors are doing.
It smells like gas. I'm afraid if somebody lights a match.
Well, if he's working on a boat or something in his property, that's his right.
Well, that's okay. Not on his property.
You can't go on these people's property either.
Well,
once again,
you're trespassing the site.
Yes, but you're obviously going onto somebody else's property.
There are the tires right there. How can I see the tires if I don't come over here?
Well, that's the problem, is you're going onto other people's properties.
And?
That's trespassing.
Oh, the tires are legal then. And the dog poop and the oil.
Doretha, you're trespassing again.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll go home, people. Such children. I got my daddy wants to love me. Your daddy what?
I love how there's a police officer just there saying, look, you're trespassing on their property again. What are you doing? It's their right. It's just so funny to me that these are one of those situations where the police officer's just like, Karen, what are you doing? Just get back over here. Stop being an idiot. In this next clip, we got a lesson on the world's best parenting methods. Leave your 1-year-old child locked up in the car whilst you go inside, not leaving the car running. Doesn't matter if it's a hot summer day or it's cold winter day, just leave them locked up in there, they will be fine. Wait, oh, it turns out people were concerned? Oh, shocker.
How dare you treat me like that despite all of this going on? How dare you as a mother speak like that to me in front of your child? Yes. What kind of influence are you making on her?
I'm 21, I'm full grown.
Well, you're still her kid.
And I agree with her.
Both of you, shame on you!
We're
shame on
trying
you!
to protect your
You
children.
have no idea what I'm going through as a parent. You have no idea to shame me like that
for
walking 10 feet
Lady,
away.
I had a husband that
Out of my cancer. My mom is dying of ovarian cancer.
Oh well, too
better
bad. My husband died of a brain tumor.
You better stay away.
You're causing right now.
Who raised their voice?
Your mom did. She's
trying to
cussing
help
me in the
their
store.
children.
My God, my kids are in great hands with me. I'm a
She's
good
trying
mother.
to
And
help
don't
your
I'm
children.
shaking. I'm furious.
You're
How
not the
dare
only one.
both of you mind your own business, crazy.
Calm down. It's ridiculous. Who's the one that started screaming?
Because she's leaving now.
Yeah, who's the one that's screaming? Her. Left her 1-year-old in the car.
Is this mother just having a full-blown meltdown because she was caught out on doing something very irresponsible? Like, as I said, it doesn't matter if it's a a cold winter's day or a hot summer's day, leaving a child, an animal, or anything locked up inside of a closed car is just a disaster waiting to happen. It can cause a lot of flipping problems. You should just never do that under any circumstances. It's just, you don't do that. Like, just don't. What? Why would there be any question to this thing? Jesus. In this clip, got an interesting Karen in the store.
Who said you were covered?
He said you. I'm not a Crip.
Who?
She said a Crip.
California.
Oh, a Crip told you was covered.
Wait.
Woo!
A Crip said you was covered by black women? I don't even think you was covered by the blood of Jesus.
I am. Actually, I am. Okay.
All right, but I'm gonna need you to act like you got some home training and some manners.
Good as you freaking actually know what I am, right? Now you know what I am, right? Now you know what I am, right? I'm covered by the blood. I'm covered by the blood.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, let's just be all right.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Don't leave me up here. What you mean? Somebody won't get that up there.
Shorty gangbanging between Bloods and Crips.
No, I get along with them both.
Oh God.
Girl, you better stop. I get along with them both.
Bring your ass inside.
I get along with them both.
Bring your ass inside.
Are you buying something? I'm gonna, yeah, maybe I gotta get a cigarette.
No, you gotta go.
All right, then go. We don't
Go
sell
get your.
cigarettes.
We don't sell
Can I buy
cigarettes.
one and come back?
We don't
No,
sell
Get
you're
up,
not.
and come back. Come on, get right with me, all right?
Get right with you. I don't think you want me to get right with you. You be slowed up right now.
Hi, you look like your mommy. Well, you know, my mommy don't give a fuck. So what?
I know you see this baby in here. You need to calm down.
See, I saw something in her that I think would be okay.
Oh shit. Thank you.
Can I come right back, please?
No.
I just want to get a cigarette.
I don't even know if you're going out there to get cracked right about now.
No, I don't do that shit.
You sure? You seem like it.
You sure?
What's your phone number?
No,
You want some pills or something?
No, I don't do that shit.
Are you want some pills or something?
Like, do you have something to help
I think you're
you?
beautiful.
I think I'm beautiful.
Gracias,
What you
okay, so
doing
you're
there?
right.
I'm gonna put you in one of these fucking boxes.
Ship you back to California.
And you're gonna be with the little Crips and shit.
At least they like me. At least they like me.
Hey. I like you. I like you from the far on the other side of the door.
And I'm sorry it's fucking explosive.
No, don't be sorry. Be careful.
They make sure
I'm
I'm
gonna need you
careful.
to go find your cigarette.
That freaking helicopter.
All right, but you still holding the conversation.
Can I say it to
Cigarette.
you? I'll be right back.
Listen,
Gracias.
I don't know what the hell that means. It sounds like you putting a spell on me.
No, I'm
All right, then
Hispanic.
go. Then go. Then go.
That girl gotta stop putting freaking shit on me.
No, you gotta calm down.
Yeah.
I am you know what? Watch.
What are you
Watch.
standing there for? Girl, find you something safe to do and go get your goddamn cigarette.
Watch.
Bye.
I need a cigarette. I haven't smoked in a long time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I come back, right?
Bye.
I come back.
Go get your cigarette. I don't care how deep.
Fuck with me, right? Oh, give me a break.
Happy birthday.
Give me a break. And what the f you doing with that shit? You're doing somewhere else.
That's what the door.
Back up. Don't touch her. You better not touch her. Yeah, back up.
Really like I'm mad.
Yeah, then open the door. Let her out.
She holding me up. I don't get my son.
Out.
All right. Let me ring you out.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine too.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that anyway?
You gotta go.
Showing proof, because people like you like to get away with shit.
That you're a weirdo?
Yo, you're the weirdo, ma'am. I got 3 videos.
Now, I tried my best to find part 1, but it seems like the TikTok account that these 2 clips were actually attached to have deleted all evidence of these things ever existing. Trust me, I scrolled through all the videos, no more of the Karens, so we only got the part 2 and part 3. Part 1 just has vanished. Either way, I've just got a few things here. Either A, this person was a little bit high, a little bit drunk, or potentially has some form of mental disability that causes her to be a little weird with cues. Either way, we're not going to discriminate with that thing. Except for the fact that I'm confused on the tone of this the entire time. Is it just me who thinks that the Karen was on the verge of laughing at certain points for some dumb reason? I don't know. That one was the most as I said, confusing clip. I don't know what to really take from that. It was just a person being an annoyance in public, but a bit of a weird one at that. In this next clip, we got a very angry Karen because she didn't get the wing that she was chasing instead of getting some weird chicken.
I'm not gonna pay for some chicken. This is not a wing. No. It has nothing to do with whether I'm talking or not. You guys are trying to do that. No, it does not. How does it have to do with that? You guys shortchanged me last night. That has nothing to do with anything. You have an advertisement, and you guys need to call the police. No, I did not have. No, call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. I do not have my cell phone. Call the police. You guys are full of BS. That's what you do in California. That's what y'all do in California. Yo, call the police. Give me my wing and I'll be out of here. Give me my wing. I don't know what this piece of chicken is. And I guarantee you, if the police comes over, they're going to tell you to give me my wing. I'm not going to give you your wing. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Can somebody call 911 and call the police, please? I do not have my cell phone. If I had my cell phone, I would do it myself. No, it's no damn sorry. You are full of BS. You are full of BS. Give me my wing and I'll be out. Girl, listen, this is going to stand up in any corporate America. This is going to stand up in any corporate. This is your advertisement. Listen, you working here. You working here making, I don't know what you making. Listen, dear, what you want to do? Get out of my face. What you want to do? Listen, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my, listen, no. Stop your mouth. Listen, get out of my face. Get out of my, no. Listen, call the police. Call the police. I do not have my cell phone. Listen, dear, I don't care about you. Okay, so what are you, listen, see your out of this conversation. You come down. I don't need to come down. Yeah, but listen, what are you, listen, dear, take your ass and sit down. Sit your ass down. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Talk to the knife. I don't have to. Why? I don't care. Listen, I already paid for this shit. Wait for it. What do you need? What you bothering them for? Listen, do you work in there? Yeah, I do. Yeah, you work in there? Okay. Yes, I do. Okay, so honor. Yes, I do. Okay, so honor my receipt. Stop giving me nothing. Listen, dear, you're tall. What you got to do? What you got to do? What you going to do? Okay, so your ass is 5'9" and you bring your ass over here like you something. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I didn't touch you. You in my space. You in my space. You in my space. You in there. Okay, listen. You in my space. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? I'm ready for them to give me my damn ticket. Okay, thank you. Don't worry about it. You want to eat it? You want to eat it? You want to eat it? You got your food? 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 You didn't get it? You didn't get it? Get out. Thank you. Good night.
I genuinely want to question what goes through some people's heads when it comes down to this. It's like one little slipper from someone at a fast food restaurant. It just goes from being calm, collected, and treating everyone else like a fucking human being to instead going up top to the fucking lungs and screaming their heads off going, "This is not the chicken I ordered! Fix this fucking shit up now!" It's like one of those things where it's like they're still fucking humans on the other side of that bench. They're just being paid minimum wage to work and then also deal with your fucking shit. I'm sure that if you just ask nicely about, hey, I don't quite think this is the wing. Would I be able to get an actual wing, please? I'm sure they probably would have fixed it up quick smart. They probably wouldn't have cared too much. They would have dealt with it and moved along because you were nice. But no, instead you chose to take the route of demanding that you get the wing that you want, which is the most stupid shit you could ever do, and it's led to you being in this situation here where it's I'm sorry, these people annoy me. Here we have someone who's attempting to walk up to the porch of someone's house at nearly midnight and attempt to steal a bike. Unfortunately for them, they were caught on camera and the owner was quick to query them on this.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'll never do this ever
I will call
again.
the police.
I know. I'm sorry. Please don't. And I'm on your ring anyway, so they'll know who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 4 kids. I apologize. I just have no gas money.
Get off my property.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. I've never even done this before. I promise.
You probably can.
I won't. These people told me that they would give me $20 for a bike.
Did she really? She sees the camera, she sees the door opening up immediately. I'm sorry. It's like, that ain't gonna do anything. You were just caught red-handed attempting to take the bicycle, and your first response is to say, I'm sorry a million times over, thinking that that's gonna change the outcome of this situation now. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was maybe one of a few different things. Maybe he has some form of mental issues, which would be sad, to say the least. Or could potentially be a little bit drunk or high, maybe a mixture of the both. That's completely possible. Or just is that much of an idiot. I mean, the fourth option's definitely possible too, but Jesus Christ. And all that for $20. You must be very goddamn desperate. Or maybe that's just another lie you concocted up to try and get out of whatever mess you just put yourself into. These people spot that there's been a dog left inside of their car on a hot day. They wait around for around 40-ish minutes, and then the owners finally return to get very, very upset that they attempted to get into the car to get the dog out.
Back up! Aggressive. I'm standing here. You came at me. You touched my door in my car. Do you own my vehicle? Do you want me to call the cops? Do you want me to call the cops on you? And you put your hands on me first. You can back away. Fine.
You keep approaching.
You're
very
fine, and you have unrecorded. Hello.
Very
Hello. You children. You just put your hands on
40
me.
minutes.
Mother, leave me alone.
40 minutes.
You want me to punch you right in the
40 minutes.
Okay, fine. You're on hold.
40 minutes.
You know why I am.
You have not
and I
done
did
anything
call the
for
cops.
40
We've been
minutes,
in
guys.
for 20 minutes, not even, and my car has
Do
all
you
the
know
windows
how long
down.
you're supposed to leave your dog in the car?
I know,
What if your
I
dog's
agree.
soaking wet?
Do you
It
know?
just went swimming and it's
Do you
getting
know
really
you can
cooled
take
off.
your dog
Got
inside the
stank in
store?
You should save
Do you know
yourself
you can
on
take the
recording.
dog inside?
You should take your dog inside if you want to.
You can.
That's fine,
You
buddy.
can, but you can't
That's
leave
my
him in the
dog.
car more than
That's
5
my dog.
minutes.
Guys,
And the only reason my dog's shaking is because you broke and entered in my car and touched my private property. Listen! You touched my property!
I'm regardless,
you're upset.
No.
I was trying
regardless,
to help.
though, if you did want to call the cops, we could all be honest.
Call
you
the
never
cops,
should have
huh?
touched someone else's dog.
Don't touch my...
We have the right to break the window. Yeah, we do.
Stop yapping.
Yeah, we
You're
do.
embarrassing yourself in front of
Not
your
at all.
kids.
As soon as you touch someone else's
And
dog,
that's
you
why
broke the law.
Not at all.
alone divorce
Not
us
at all.
for.
Not at all. Not at all.
First is both. Hey, you have anything else? Wow. First is Botox that I've never had. Good skin cream. You should try to get some. You're the only one still here talking. And we're gonna make sure the dog is out of here safely. Good. Do it. I'm not scared here. You know what? I'm not trying to scare you. I was trying to help the dog you left in the car for 40 minutes. 42 to be exact.
How did I know whose car it was?
No, you should have just called the cops. Like,
Yeah.
I should have. I
Yeah.
should have just called the cops. I should have called the cops. I should have called the cops.
Damn.
Spix, you're white trash.
Go back to
You and your boyfriend.
I live here, you f***ing dumb hoe.
In your car? It looks like it. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't need fancy things
we
to
got
make
that
me
on
happy.
video.
I'm a real person that lives in Shelburne. Not
Are
your
you?
tourist
Okay.
big ass.
Spick, I'll be a spick.
You're
I'll be a spick, you white bread chicken honky mother.
Actually, I got like 20 chickens.
Good for you. I'm sure you do.
Wow.
I'm sure you do.
You make your kids proud, Mama. Good job.
As funny as that was, don't ever fight racism with racism. It doesn't help solve any problems, and it's only just putting you down to their level. But quickly moving on from that one, because honestly, whatever. The dog thing, oh god, it's actually semi-complicated what I've looked into. So basically, what you're meant to do initially is you take down the make and model of the car, the license plate, go inside the shopping center, ask them to call out over the intercom, hey, blah 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 blah. Can you come to the service, please? Blah blah, like stuff along those lines. And then you potentially call the non-emergency police number, and only in some states can Good Samaritans break in the car and remove the pet from there. Only in some states. You can't do it in all states, from what I could gather. It's a very weird ruling, but I don't know. I'm surprised they let the dog be in there for around 40 minutes. I don't know why they didn't call a non-emergency police number, or like, I don't know why it happened. They were there for 40 minutes before they even attempted to do anything with the dog. Like, do it far sooner, if I'm completely honest. I don't know. It's... Here we watch as Karen has a massive kerfuffle with someone else in the car parking lot because apparently this person's not parking correctly. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here.
Oh, what do I do? She wanna unlock my door. Oh. She mad. You're scaring me.
I'm gonna delete this video.
I'm not deleting my. You're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
Oh my gosh. You're not gonna. And I got you trying to open my card.
You're fucking.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Delete the video. Delete the video.
I'm not. You're scaring me. And you're.
Oh really? I'm scaring
Yes.
you.
And you just tried to open my card. Oh, and you called me the B word too.
Bitch.
Oh, you keep knocking on my door. You tried to open my door.
Because you're in the way
of my parking spot that I was backing into.
You're causing a huge problem.
You're the one out of the car. You're scaring me.
For me.
No, you should.
Hey,
you said, "Oh, I'm scared of you."
Stop fucking recording me.
I'm scared of you.
Stop fucking recording me.
Oh my gosh, you're getting angry. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh, look at her.
Insane person. I'm gonna go fucking get security.
Please do. I've been asking you to. Please go get him.
Are you gonna stay right here? You're not gonna move, right? You're not gonna move to let these people go? Fucking
look
stop
at
recording me!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is your fucking problem? I'm sorry. I have to go get security. That's it. Stop recording me.
Ooh. How are you? Yeah, please. She says, yeah, please do. Please do. Thank you.
I don't want to be recorded without my consent, so I'm not okay with it.
Well, I'm recording anybody that tried to open my car door, love.
Can we just park?
That's what I believe we should just park. Yeah, I believe we should. I do. I agree with you. I really do. And it's blocking a lot of cars.
Recording me without my consent.
Yeah, you call the police. Call the police. Yeah, you should.
What do you want me to? What can I do about that, though?
You should call the police. Honestly.
Stop fucking recording me.
Ooh, you're scaring me.
I'm not scaring you. I think you need to stop.
I've told you multiple times since you opened my car door that scared me.
Can you please make her stop? Seriously.
No one can make me stop.
Can you make
Beautiful.
her stop recording me?
Oh, if you
caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
And you were going to open my door?
You caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
You felt entitled to open my door?
So you thought that you were here first, huh?
That you felt entitled to open my door?
But you weren't here first.
Did you feel like
you weren't here first?
Ooh, that's crazy. That's justifying you opening my door. I'm gonna let the window back up. I'm in fear.
Okay, you don't seem
Oh, she's even being mean to him.
But this is not okay with me. What am I supposed to do? I want her to delete the video.
You because you're white and you can get me hurt. So when you open the car door, we could have gotten a physical altercation and that could have hurt me. Seriously, you could have got me killed. So I'm not getting out the car. You hit my car door, you knocked on my window. It's fine, but I am scared of you. There's another spot you can back into once again.
This whole thing started because you wouldn't move your car because I was pulling in here first.
No, I was backing in here as well. So
I was here.
That happens
first.
all the time in parking lots, love. It's okay.
You could have been the bigger
You're yelling,
person.
love. I don't want to yell with you. I don't want to yell with
and
you. I don't want to yell.
This is such an interesting thing. Now, first off, I just want to say something here. I'm sorry, even if you don't give consent to being recorded, if you're out in a public place, unfortunately, there's a thing called, I forget, the various different amendments. I'm pretty sure it's the first one, if I remember correctly. It's just not coming to me right now. For some reason, I'm just having a mental lapse on that one. But basically speaking, if you're in a public place, people have the legal right to record you. Genuinely speaking, that's all there is to it. There's not much you can do about it. If you can be seen from some form of public space, then you can be recorded. It's really that simple. There is nothing you can do about it. You can complain about how you don't like being recorded as much as you want, but you should learn to understand that doesn't mean anything. That won't hold up in anything. You're in the middle of a massive parking lot. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over people recording you, and you only want to be doing that because, well, you don't want to take accountability for your own actions, especially considering you tried to knocked on the window and then tried to open the other person's door without even doing it. Bro, of course they're not going to be easy to talk to. Of course they're not going to be happy. Of course they're going to be scared of you. You just tried opening their door for ultimately no reason. And now you're saying that she should have been the bigger person? Bro, you should have been the bigger person by not starting this altercation in the first place. You're the aggravator here. You're the one who started this mess. So maybe you should grow up and stop. Next, we have a guy who gets hit with a snowball, then gets called a racial slur to him, and then confronts the person with a camera.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm going to film her because obviously she just called me a chink, right? I heard that. Yeah. You just called me a chink.
What are you doing?
Eric,
what are you looking for problems?
Robin. I wasn't looking for problems.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Robin.
I'm playing with a dog and a 6-year-old. What are you doing with your phone? Answer that question.
Robin. I'm recording. I'm recording an intoxicated woman.
Robin. So I was
that
playing,
assaulted me.
No, record
and
me.
now is calling me a chink.
I was playing with a 6-year-old and my dog, and you, in the midst of having a snowball fight,
Taylor.
got in the mix of it. Oh, did it hurt you?
Taylor.
Did it hurt you?
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't think it
you
hurt
did injure me when you hit me in the face.
All right. Hey, Eric.
No, before that.
Sure. Is your camera on?
Before that, and you film?
Come here, bud.
That's so silly.
You're being silly.
No,
You're
I'm not,
really
I'm not
silly.
moving.
No, you're just
I'm
silly.
moving.
Go enjoy your snow day. Hey, look, it's snow. Enjoy it.
All right.
Enjoy it. Yeah, no, he doesn't go. He
can
just
talk
wants
to
to
you right
film because he wants aggravation.
Robin, come on, let's go.
Nope. We're gonna wait for the police.
No, we're not.
No? Oh, sure I will. I'm gonna stand right here with you because I'm not afraid.
I don't have time
I'll say I was just playing with my lab retriever over there.
Hey, honey, come on. You know what?
No, we're gonna sit.
No, we're not. We're not in front of
We're
my
gonna wait.
Okay, so this is.
You want some chapstick?
This is what happened. I was driving by.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm not leaving. No, because he's adamant about it. So, if you want some help, get some help. We were just playing.
We're gonna go over here. Then.
I threw a snowball with a 6-year-old, and you were
you,
there.
Where did you throw it?
Okay, so turn your car or
Okay,
turn your camera around to the stop sign, and then see where you were. You were
can you
playing.
Please step away from me?
No, why don't you
step
away from me? Oh, blah 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 blah. You're not winning, my friend, because I was playing with my lab retriever and a 6-year-old.
Because I'm a chink, right?
Oh, I called you that afterwards, and that's only because you know what? Just because you're acting like a.
So
Don't act like
a person
Oh.
acting like a dick equates to being a chink.
What are you doing? You know what you're doing? You're doing this for footage and everything else. I don't give a fuck. I didn't do anything to you. I was playing with my puppy.
And I asked you to step away.
Step away from. Turn the
stepping away from
camera
me
to
now.
turn. Okay.
I'm asking you to step away from me now.
I'm stepping away, and then turn your camera to the sidewalk, to where everyone could see where the cars were and where you were. And I was playing with a 6-year-old and my Labrador puppy. And you got hit with a snowball.
And
It's the worst thing in the world to get hit with a snowball.
No,
Is
it's not.
it the worst thing in the world to get hit with a snowball?
No, it's not.
Okay, so why are you filming?
But why would you do that, though?
Hit you with a snowball?
Yeah, why?
I wasn't hitting you. I was playing with my dog and a 6-year-old.
No, you clearly hit me in my car.
I'm just gonna keep smiling. Because you know what? You'll always be wrong. And I'll sit here with you until the end of day.
Why will I always be wrong?
I'll sit here with you.
Why will I always be wrong?
Well,
Why
what
do
are
you
you
say that?
what are you so upset about?
Why
do you have to shoot me? Why don't you look at your face?
So I think the first thing I want to say here, I've never seen snow in my life. Genuinely speaking. I'm not lying when I say that. So I have no idea what it's like to be hit with a snowball in the face. But going on my understanding of how everyone else tends to do it for play fighting, I doubt it actually hurts. Either way, ignoring that part and thinking that if that's the main reason why he confronted this woman, this cringe, it's stupid and very unnecessary in any regard. Being called a form of racial slur, okay, I can understand why you might be a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, I just see this as like, you're better off moving on your life. You're not going to get anything out of this very beneficial that won't cover the costs of the annoyance that you're going to have to suffer for however long you ended up being with this person for. Either way, of course, she makes things worse for herself by trying to move the phone, hit the phone on multiple different occasions, but this clip's just weird, to be honest.